All right, what about Cassidy? Cassidy and Hitman. Think Cass can get around?
I do.
2-1? 2-1 Hitman?
I got 2-1 Hitman. 2-1 Hitman. I think Cass can get around. If he turn one of those rounds into the face-off round, take what he said in the face-off into that round, it could get spooky.
Bitch, you ran and grabbed your bag like you had a gun with you. But you ain't clap a shot when them collie niggas snatched your watch.
But how did he know? How he found out?
I'm out here with the fans, man. We chilling, man.
What up? Shout out to Chris Unbias, man.
Appreciate that, man.
One shot battle league.
Shot battle league. Indiana, man. Indiana.
What's going on, Chris? I got 50 cats get around, Chris. I got 50 cats get around.
Get around.
Huh?
I think he'll get around.
You just said 3-0.
It's gonna be 30.
You just said he don't. You just said 3-0. You just said 3-0.
All right, let's do 20. Let's do 20.
20. All right, 20.
All right, 20.
You got 100 Cass win the battle.
It's not big. You got 100, he win the battle?
I bet that. Put it on camera.
Hold on, you got 100, he win the battle? Let me take it.
He win the battle.
100, he win the battle.
Do it around with him. You got it. Do it
I got
around.
100 for the battle. You win the battle.
Oh, the fuck that shit, bro. I gotta get it. Hold it.
Hitman was gonna win on the
$100 bet cash.
He
You feel like he's won any of his other battles so far?
He beat Diggs. He lost to He did. I like his fight. How you feel about his other battles? You just like the first round?
My shit looks better than that.
And we got Hitman 3-0, and if he got his little brother, it's 4-0. Promise.
You hear that? 4-0. Yo, who got Cass? I need somebody else that got Cassidy winning.
Nobody
I
got
got my
Cass.
man over here. You from Philly though? You from Philly? 2-1 Cassidy.
I got Cassidy 2-1.
Now you got Cassidy winning.
It's not a confident 2-1. I'm gonna be real. But it's 2-1.
Now, when it was first announced, did you have him winning, or did he change the narrative for you?
It was the face-off.
When it was first announced, I ain't gonna lie. When it was first announced, I said Hitman. You know what I'm saying? And to be real, Hitman will probably win. But you know what I'm saying? Cassidy's my boy. I grew up listening to Cassidy. He ain't been doing well lately in the battles, you know, and that's, you know, understandable. His style is a little outdated, his delivery and whatnot. But he got a chance, you know. Third time, he might have figured it out. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm pulling for him.
Yo, what up, man? Chris Unbias checking back with another vlog. What a night, man. Definitely what a night, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff in this recap, man. You know how I like to do these documentary style recaps, man. This is no different, man. Cassidy versus Hitman, we're gonna get into it. IllWill, A-Ward, we're gonna get into it. Bigg K and Clone, we're gonna get into it. Jag and O-Red, we're gonna get into it. Rosenberg, R.Raw, and Showoff, we're gonna get into it, man. 1SKs, I'm even going to talk about the 1SKs, man. Shout out to everybody that I talked to in the building yesterday, man, or that I even saw. Mickey Fax, X Factor, Piper Boy, K Shines, who served 40 bars. Scotty from Houston Barcode, that's my homie, man. Salute to you. Big Crit was in the building, man. A lot of people showed out, man. The line was down the block, around the corner. It was crazy, bro. It was definitely crazy, man. It felt like it had to be, bro, 800 to 1,000 people in the building, man. It had to be 800 to it. By the time it seemed like Cassidy versus Hitman took the stage, it seemed like it was 1,000 people in the room. So a very big event, man. I know Red Breed definitely made some money on this event. I heard a lot of people upset about the stream. What was going on with the stream? I don't know. People were saying they couldn't watch it on their phones, and some people were saying they could only watch it on the laptop, and some people were saying they couldn't watch it on the phone or the laptop. I don't really know, bro. I don't really know. But salute to everybody, man. Let's start. Let's just go down the list, man. 1SKs, man. We had Delvo versus Jay Breed. I never heard of either of these two dudes. I know Delvo is from Houston Barcode. Jay Breed, I'm not really sure where he's from. But Jay Breed did his thing, bro. He really kind of like shocked everybody, kind of set the tone for everything. He had a great one round. I mean, he kind of had that short man complex, but he had a great first round, bro. I mean, it was people in the building asking me like, yo, who was that dude from the 1SK? And that's just how much of a just how much he stood out, man. So shout out to him for that. I mean, I definitely feel like he deserves a bigger plate. I think one of the big knocks on RBE is that they have yet to build a 1SK star. Yet to build a star, and I think that's probably the knock on the league itself. And, I mean, they had Easy to Block captain. I mean, he even did a 1SK. So, I mean, they have yet to brand a star from a 1SK and build him up to even mid-tier. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's something that they definitely need to work on moving forward. Maybe Jay Breed is that person, and they need to keep giving him bigger and bigger plates and allow him to move up. And I think he's well deserving of that. Delvo had a good battle. He had good delivery, good stage presence. I don't think his bars were good enough, though. Definitely not good enough to beat Jay Breed. And shout out to him. Shout out to Delvo, though. I got a chance to meet him. Seemed like a very cool dude. But this just wasn't a battle for him versus Jay Breed. Jay Lopez and Super Black was the next one. I got Jay Lopez winning this battle. I know there was some issues with this particular battle. I think Jay Lopez had gotten a car accident prior to the event. So there was like some things going on both sides of this battle. But salute to these two guys for making it happen. I didn't watch the whole entire battle, but a lot of people were telling me Jay Lopez won. And from what I saw, Jay Lopez was winning the battle. So I had to step outside and do a little interview real quick. So I missed part of Super Black's round. But salute to these two, man. And we'll see what's next for the 1SKs, man. Rosenberg, R.Raw, and Showoff, bro. Now, going into this battle, the big thing, the narrative around this battle was that Showoff has yet to battle in a big room. That was a narrative going into it. They talked about it on the face-off. Showoff was saying that, oh, you already have the room when you come in. You just got to be able to keep the crowd, and he's not going to have any problem doing that.
I understand, but they paid money to come see us. You have the crowd before you rap. I never saw people being booed before they said, yo, that's not what it is. It's can you keep the crowd? I can keep the crowd. That's what it's about. I can keep the crowd. Think about this, right? 50 battles. You never saw footage of me getting booed in my life.
Rosenberg R.Raw was saying that, you know, he never battled in a big room before, and it's going to be a difference. And that proved to be the difference in this battle. Rosenberg R.Raw had been on URL stages. He didn't battle Bigg K and maybe not 1,000 people, but he didn't battle on big cars before. So this is not really anything new to Rosenberg. I felt like coming into the battle, I wasn't really sure who would win. I felt like Showoff has had sometimes higher moments than R.Raw, but R.Raw really is very consistent, bro. And he don't be losing a lot of battles. You go through his resume, bro. R.Raw don't be losing a lot of battles. I spoke to him the day before, and I was like, yo, you gonna win this battle tomorrow. I got a feeling you gonna win this battle. Me and him talked. He was like, yo, this is the most prepared I've been for a battle in a long time, and it feels so good to just have your material down, and that no matter what, you are prepared.
You know, I didn't expect what we got once the matchup was announced, so it's a little surprise. But no, I wasn't really interested until it got booked, and then, you know, started doing a promo, started running his mouth, and then, you know, got me locked in, so.
It got bad for Showoff in the building, bro. It really got bad for Showoff, man. I mean, chanting 3-0 and all kind of stuff, like. It's just bad, and I don't think Showoff has really experienced anything like that on an RBE stage. And a lot of times you think RBE is like my home, like I battle here so much, I should be the most comfortable. But you then moved it to a 1,000-room venue, took it from Club Drum in New York all the way down here to Atlanta, and bro, it was a lot of out-of-towners, bro. Everybody I was meeting was from out of town.
Where coming from, man? You from Florida? Philly, Florida. Where you from, bro?
I'm coming from Houston, man.
Houston, H-Town in the building?
Carolina.
H-Town a lot. 614?
317, Indy, you already know.
Okay. Y'all repping together. I fuck with that. I like that.
Yo, I just drove down here. I know we're going to talk about the crowds in a minute, but I know a lot of people, this ain't no RBE home crowd no more. This ain't like, oh, I come to every RBE event. I'm a RBE guy. Like, this is people that just like, yo, I came to see Cassidy and Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Showoff had to deal with that. I got Rosenberg winning every round of this battle. Every round. Showoff had a good first round. Rosenberg just came back and, in my opinion, beat that round. He had a bar that said, oh, you got your name from jail, but he flipped it about, if you got your name Showoff in jail, I wonder what you had to show off to get it or some shit. That was a crazy bar, the way he set that up. And from then on, he just won that round. And the next two, like, he just overpowered Showoff, man. It was bad, bro. It was definitely bad. And I know that Showoff did a lot of talking prior to this. A lot of talking, bro. He got angry fan interviews. He got face-off interviews. He on live saying, tell me something Rosenberg Raw that did that you feel like is better than me. And, I mean, it just... Raw is just too much, bro. He's just too much. And I feel like... This is the way I feel about Rosenberg Raw. He's one of these guys that has his own style. He knows how to win battles. He's not a super puncher. Sometimes, some people may not even like his flow. But for the most part, Rosenberg got timely bars, bro, and nice enough setups that if you don't come prepared, if your round ain't crazy, he's gonna beat your round, bro. Like he has good enough bars to beat most people in battle rap, especially if they not on AA. If they come in there bullshit and think, oh, it's just Rosenberg Raw, like from RBE, like nah, he gonna get in there and beat you. So shout out to Rosenberg Raw, man. I definitely feel like I want to see him with some bigger matches because he was focused, man. He was definitely focused. That was that battle. Moving down the list, man. Jag and O-Red. Oh, my God. Jag, I feel like Jag won this battle 3-1. I mean, first of all, he smoked O-Red in a face-off. Let's just keep it a buck. The face-off, bro, they had a face-off. Obviously not as epic as Cassidy versus Hitman, but it was pretty epic, bro. Even they face off. The way he was joning on O-Red and smoking O-Red in the face off, man, I felt like Jag had to win this battle because he had done way too much talking in the face off.
You a dumb ass nigga. You can't even be a man and say, nigga, my teeth fake. You gonna say some retainer? You fucking fake, nigga. Stand up and be a man, nigga, you ugly ass nigga.
Way too much talking in the face off to not win this battle. O-Red was talking to face-off. There's a point in the face-off, I don't even know if it's on camera, but ARP looks at O-Red and says, yo, stop yelling before you lose your voice. He says that in the face-off. I don't know if it's on camera or it's not on camera, but it was definitely something that they talked about. And that's exactly what happened, bro. The first round, Jag came out. They was heckling him a little bit. He had some dry spots. His first round wasn't that crazy. And they wasn't really rocking with him. I heard a little bit of boos in the back. It wasn't super crazy, but I was hearing them. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely hearing them.
Don't do that. Chill. Let him rap.
Let me see. O-Red won the first round. But even as I'm watching O-Red's first round, I'm still thinking this is very reminiscent of when O-Red battled JC. It was very reminiscent. He battled JC in a rematch, and I was like, this ain't the typical O-Red. I'm expecting him to come like he did versus Iron Solomon, come like he did versus Briz, come like he did versus John John. This is not the typical O-Red. I feel like O-Red is like, I always thought O-Red had kind of probably lyrically was one of the best in Jersey. I felt like he's lyrically better than Ars, lyrically better than Serve, lyrically better than Jones, lyrically better than Suge. I felt like, yo, O-Red is underrated. His pen is underrated. But he be having dull battles every now and then, and this was the wrong time to have a dull battle. Like, bro, you literally may be on the stock drop list after, bro, you dropped the ball versus JC. It was bad. He wins the first round. It was almost by default. Like, he wasn't that much better than Jag. He was not that much better than Jag. It's just that Jag was bad in the first round. But even O-Red, I thought, damn, O-Red, like this your opening round. You ain't going crazy. You not going crazy. Second round, Jag starts real talking on what you been through kind of talk. You ain't done this. You ain't done this. You ain't had to push weight and do this and do that. The real talk started resonating with the crowd. A lot of street niggas in the building. Real talk started registering with the crowd. Jag started getting the crowd back on his side. O-Red, Jag has a pretty good second round. Not super crazy, but compared to his first, much better second round. O-Red second round, he starts rapping. He starts losing his voice. Niggas in the back. I'm sitting in the back because in the back they got seats. So everywhere you got the stage and you got a bunch of niggas standing and then you got level seats going up. So I'm sitting in the back. I can hear all the niggas behind me. Yo, he losing his voice. He losing his voice. He losing his voice. He starts getting hoarse. And I'm just like, bro, come on, my nigga. I mean, it wasn't like it was. Who did he lose his voice to when he battled? I forgot who he battled and completely lost his voice. Was it IllWill? Yeah, he lost his voice versus somebody. I think it was IllWill. It wasn't like he couldn't go at all, but you didn't hear him that well. He definitely lost his voice. That killed his aggression, bruh. Losing his voice, you could still hear his bars. It had no aggression to it. No aggression, no confidence, no anything. Loses the second round. The third round, Jag beats him. Jag beats him in the third, too. R.Raw starts getting booed. Jag, he had some moments where he was hit or miss. He did What You Know About bars, which I completely do not like anymore in battle rap. What you know about, you know, when your mother is on crack and your dad is storing coke and you got to raise your family by yourself. What you know about when you don't have a pot but you got to use a bowl. Like, all them kind of, I hate them bars, bro. I hate that in battle rap.
Know about cooking anything on the foreman because you ain't have a pan in the house. What you know about sleeping by the door because you ain't have a fan in the house.
Yeah, even though I didn't really like Jag's third round that much in terms of the what you know about, he fucked them up with the Uber shit, bro. You know, with the, you know, everybody know R.Raw worked for Uber. That's been a big story in battle rap. People been using it against him. Jag kind of took the route about how you a blood. This the thing. I need to do a game blog, bro. I really want to get into, like, talk to these people and how, I never knew R.Raw was a blood, bro. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him, and I'm like, yo, remember when we did an Untold Truth and you would pull it up at the restaurant eating fucking bacon? I was like, nigga, I never knew you ate bacon. He was like, yeah, everybody think because my name Hamid, like, yeah, he said, I'll fuck some bacon up. He a blood, and I think Jag was basically saying, like, how you a blood, but you claim to be but you're an Uber driver. You supposed to be killing the ops, but instead you be delivering food to the ops. He created an angle about that. It just had some funny moments. He kind of talked to him like, I'm your OG, and you a little nigga, and I'm talking to you from an OG blood standpoint, and you a little blood. And it wasn't a super crazy round from him, but he had some hit or miss moments, some funny moments, some I'm going to talk to you moments. Kind of ended it with the whole, you know, calling out another dude, like, yes, sir, that's how you talk to your blood. And won the round. I mean, Jag wasn't super crazy, bro. I got to keep it real with you. That's just how loss of confidence R.Raw had in that battle, man. And his third round wasn't enough to beat Jag's round. Maybe if I write the bars down, I can probably say R.Raw had some stuff that the crowd wasn't rocking with, but it might be good. You know, because I can't say R.Raw just didn't have any good material at all. It just wasn't projected well, so it didn't sound good. And I got Jag winning the third round. Maybe when I watch it back, I may feel like R.Raw won one of these rounds and it just wasn't giving him his fair due. But as of right now, Jag 2-1, bro. And that's how I call that battle. IllWill and A-Ward. This was a very close battle, man. Shout out to both these two guys. I thought this would be battle of the night, and it was battle of the night. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely... You know, I look at these two guys as top guys in battle rap. Top guys. I feel like A-Ward can beat anybody, bro. He's just that good in battle rap. And IllWill is so well-rounded. He can do pretty much anything. First round, I gave to A-Ward. He had a crazy rebuttal about Klay Thompson and Achilles and Achilles or something. I don't know. He had a crazy Achilles bar, which was a rebuttal to something IllWill had said earlier. That kind of shook the room. It was like one of the best rebuttals I done heard A-Ward say, bro. He ends up winning the first. He had like nice timely bar. I think he started the first round with like 2 or 3 rebuttals just off the top and just completely took the crowd from IllWill. IllWill had a good first round too. IllWill had a good first round, but A-Ward and the rebuttals and then the bars, just too much. I got Ward winning the first round. Second round, IllWill rebuttals. He rebuttals the Klay Thompson bar. So he rebuttals the Klay Thompson rebuttal. He rebuttals that in the second round. Starts getting the crowd back. Ends up winning the second round. A-Ward started to get a little bit heckled a little bit in that second round. Obviously, he tried to turn the crowd on A-Ward, played a lot of the race angle on A-Ward, played a lot of the, you know, had a lot of Christian bars and stuff like that, and definitely played the race angle a lot on A-Ward and tried to turn people against him in a room full of obviously African Americans. So you're trying to turn them against A-Ward. In the second round, I felt like IllWill won the round. So everybody's like this in the crowd. The third round, IllWill had a pretty good third round. Pretty good third round. It wasn't super crazy, but I was like, this is beatable. This is what I was thinking at the end of IllWill's round. I'm like, this is a beatable round. Let me see how Ward coming. Because you remember, he just lost the second round. So now I need to see how he comes. Because I'm like, yo, if he don't come with nothing crazy, he's going to end up losing this round. He's going to be hard for him to get the energy. The top of the start of the third, Ward is coming. And I'm looking like, I don't know if Ward is going to win this round. Like, it's kind of neck and neck right now going in this third round. Until he got to the I'ma rap like IllWill part. He puts on a little like fisherman's hat kind of thing and he starts rapping like IllWill. And he completely takes the crowd from there.
Y'all want to learn to rap like IllWill? This is his whole trick. First, cover up that hairline. Then you run 2 words in the ground to get his whole trick. You go third person, name flip yourself. It don't matter if the bar don't hit, because the crowd won't react when you tell them how white your coat is. Now let's talk.
The crowd starts fucking with him a lot. I feel like that part was just enough to give him the third. Because I didn't think Will's third was that crazy.
He said I'm from Russia. That's what it's stillborn. I hope your great-granddaughter stillborn, but somehow she's stillborn. Ain't too much
And that gave Ward the battle 2-1 for me. I got Ward winning this battle 2-1. First and third for A-Ward winning this battle 2-1. And I think rapping like IllWill was just enough to put Ward over the top in what was a close round. I didn't think either one of them finished crazy, but the rapping like IllWill part, people fuck with them. You got to respect these two guys because they had to fight through a lot of audio, not audio issues, but just fight through talking over a heckling crowd and getting the crowd back. You know what I'm saying? Like Ward earned every cheer he got. He got the crowd back on his side.
Battle, man. Yo, it was a crazy battle, bro. I could not ask for anything better. Everybody's gonna watch it. I feel like I got first and third, but it's a high-class battle of the night type joint. You don't want to body somebody, you don't want chokes, because then people are just gonna be like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I had a rebuttal that might have been my best rebuttal ever. When I said I reverse punches, you play more, but I'm more clay. Yo, that joint was out in my head. I said, bro, something wrong with you. There's really something wrong with me. I don't know how I thought of that, but IllWill was incredible. His second round was crazy. Yeah, like I said, bro, I can't ask for any more, man. I think everybody's gonna go. I mean, Cassidy, Hitman still got to rap. Bigg K clone, no disrespect, but we set the bar very high for Battle of the Night.
How you feel about battling in the crowd? What do you think of that crowd so far?
The crowd was actually great. You had to earn every reaction. They gave you a fair shake. So I liked it, yeah.
Salute to him from that. Clone versus Bigg K. This was obviously a last-minute replacement. You know, Serious Jones couldn't do the battle. A lot of y'all been wondering what my thoughts on Serious Jones. I'm going to be real with you. I think Serious Jones is about to get flamed in the video. I got to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a Serious Jones fan like that, but I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't want to speculate too much on his situation because I feel like people do me like that. They want to sit around and try to tell me what's going on in the legal system when I'm the one dealing with it. But I will give an opinion because me and him then dealt with a very similar situation of being locked up. One thing I didn't like about Angry Fan's interview with him that I don't understand, so it's hard for me to agree with what he said. He said in the Angry Fan interview that he's been out for almost 2 months. So let's just say 8 weeks. He says that he was doing no reporting for 8 weeks. That he was just doing whatever he wanted to do, come and go as he please, go here, go there, do whatever. Okay. He says out of the blue, he gets a PO. Out of the blue, he gets a PO. Immediately, that raises a red flag. It doesn't make sense to me. Bro, when they release you from jail, they have all that set up. They got your PO. You got to report within 72 hours or 24 hours. They got it all set up. It's all about money at the end of the day. You reporting to your probation officer, they getting like $39, $49 a month to supervise you or just make sure that you're doing what you need to do, check on you once a month or whatever. The fact that you would be out of jail for 8 weeks, you clearly got to be on report status or they would have never gave you a PO. But to allow you to be out 8 weeks and not have a PO doesn't make any sense. I don't know about the whole ARP still promoting the flyer and I'm still on it. You may have a valid point there. I don't know about, I gave them 24 hours. Niggas, I mean, I'm hearing that you didn't even let them know nothing after 24 hours either. That deadline passed and they didn't hear back from you. I'm hearing a lot of things. I think ARP is going to really expose it. I talked to him and he definitely has some receipts on Serious Jones, and I think Serious Jones is gonna get flamed. That's my personal opinion on that. And he doesn't have a platform to really respond well in. Maybe he'll catch up with Caps again or something, but it's not like a Rare Breed channel that has almost 300,000 subscribers. It's a lot different.
Promotion without something happening?
Yeah, how you feel about how everything unplayed and the whole Serious Jones situation? I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you jumped straight there, huh?
I actually thought it was April Fool's joke. I ain't gonna front. I really didn't really. People was talking about the whole Ultimate Madness thing and not on the card. I was just like, oh, them niggas.
I was about to give you the full detailed breakdown of that whole shit, but Shop is in the background saying no comment. So that means
no comment.
That means I'm not allowed to talk about it. But because I fuck with you, I'm gonna do what my brother say, but I'm gonna leave you with this. I thought it was April Fool's when I started seeing some of that shit that was getting said as well. I was like, this dude cannot be serious, and that's not a ball. I really thought, I was like, this gotta be a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of facts that I have, there's a lot of facts that my brother have so stay tuned, man. You know what I mean? Right now, I think there's way more important things going on for Rare Good Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And the culture. And there's 9 battlers prior to Clone that was locked in, ready to go, and deserve that type of attention and that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? My energy shouldn't go there right now, but keywords right now.
Right now. But the PO part, I don't know. I think that's fishy to me. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say a man is lying, because when niggas don't understand my shit, niggas be saying I'm lying, and you just don't be understanding. So I won't say that he's lying. I'm saying I'm confused in that, and I just know, bro, before they get you out of jail, you gonna be reporting. You ain't finna be sitting back chilling, enjoying your time. You know, Jones was locked up for what, sex trafficking or something, or all kind of stuff. They not just gonna let him out and not be supervising him in some way, shape, or form, and then all of a sudden just let it go on for 8 weeks. You know, I don't see that happening at all. I definitely don't see that happening at all. So he never gave a reason as to why it took so long for him to be assigned a PO or be like, I don't know, bro. Like, you gotta know more than what you just saying on Angry Fan Radio about the PO part. That's just my personal, but I don't want to stay on this shit too long. I'm pretty sure more come out. Just on the outside looking in, everybody I know, they reporting right away. You know what I'm saying? So it's a money thing, and the quicker you reporting, the quicker they can start getting paid. So, I mean, all this shit is about money at the end of the day. So that part I didn't understand. The Clone steps in, and this was 2-minute rounds. Salute to both of these two guys for even switching their opponent. This whole battle could have got dubbed. So I salute that they didn't even do that, and they just went ahead and just did the battle. So salute to them for that. I got Bigg K winning this battle 2-1. I think that Clone style, he raps a little too slow for Bigg K. Bigg K with the rapid back-to-back punches. I definitely got him winning the first. Clone fought back a little in the second. you can argue he won the second round. But you kind of also argue Bigg K won the second round. But I felt like, I think the second round is Bigg K's lightest round. I think Clone was better in the second and fought back more. And I got Bigg K winning the third. So I got him winning the battle 2-1. Salute to both these two guys. I don't remember anything really memorable so much about this battle as far as like a bar or so that somebody said. Obviously, he's going to have his clone flips and things of that nature. He did a lot of belittling. We don't know you. We don't know why you here. Little stuff that kind of goes a long way. Like, nobody knows you. You know, this is the biggest shot of your career. Like, even when he wasn't rapping, he's saying that a lot in the audio. And it's picking up, and people in the crowd are laughing at it and different stuff like that. And it would be kind of dope if Clone could rebuttal. I think some of the stuff that Bigg K said, if he could have rebutted it, it would have went a long way. I do like the fact that most of Bullpen came out to support Clone. I mean, that showed a lot of love. John was there. Bad News was there. A lot of Bullpen people that I know personally that just be helping John, setting up the event and stuff, they was there. Loso was there. Street Hymns was there. That's one thing I like about you know, all them battle on Bullpen. That's one thing I like about the A-Ward, Loso, Street Hymns, clique they got. I forgot the name of their group or whatever. I can't think of it right now. So much shit running through my mind. Also, Oops, the whole team. They support each other, man. These niggas be on the road traveling all their battles and supporting and fucking with Bullpen and supporting that. So it was a good look for all of that, but it wasn't enough. I got Bigg K winning this battle 2-1. Salute to the dog. The dog strikes again. But Clone definitely got a future, man. And I feel like with more preparation, you would have saw a better Clone and a better Bigg K. But you definitely, I mean, for those of y'all that ain't never seen a Clone battle before, go watch him versus Mac Myron. It's out on King of the Dot right now on YouTube. Go watch it, man. That is actually a very, very good Clone. And you're going to get a chance to really see who this dude is. So salute to him. What's the next battle, man? What's the next battle? We got Hitman versus Cassidy. Oh, man. Hitman versus Cassidy. It's the science. It's the science. First of all, it took forever for these niggas to come on the stage. I mean, forever for these dudes to come on the stage, bro. It was crazy. And but Cassidy, he's starting to figure it out, man. He's starting to figure it out, man. I kind of enjoyed watching this battle unfold. First round, Hitman starts the first round off. I don't know who won the coin toss, but Hitman just starts rapping out of the blue. You know, Hitman has a good first round, bro. He has a good first round against Cassidy. He was talking this shit. You know, he did a remix in the first round. People was rocking with it. I know I heard some people talking about they tired of remix. Man, I ain't tired of the remix. I like the remixes, man. You know what I'm saying? He do this little shit. When you start seeing this, like, niggas know what time it is, man. So Hitman was doing his remix.
When they start the high-speed chase, I'm on them. I do my cardio. High-speed chase, I'm on them. I do my cardio. Shooting while the whip still spinning. It's super shooting while the whip still spinning. It's Super Mario.
And has a great first round. Cassidy shocked me, bro, in the first. I'm not going to lie. Like, he took the best angle he could take in terms of the press conference and the face-off and creating a round around it. And when he was talking about the bag situation, he was talking about you getting robbed in L.A. He was talking about, you know, people told you Nick Cannon chain and where was your bag at and all this kind of, he created a whole round about the emotional Hitman and all that. And I actually liked it, bruh. He also, in the first round, talked about how Hitman was such a fan of his and he was playing ball and all this kind of stuff, and he used to tell him, yo, like, keep it up, you keep doing your thing. I mean, he got bars around his whole story, and when he says, you know, while you was shooting or dribbling your Spalding, I was signing your Spalding, basically saying like, yo, you was a fan. I remember when I used to sign your basketballs for you and shit like that. Kind of real little boy in him because in the face-off, Hitman was acting like he was a bigger star than him. So it's good to kind of have a revisionist history. Like, yo, you remember, nigga, I used to sign your Spalding basketballs. I was telling you, keep up the good work. I see some potential in you. That was me coaching you with that kind of stuff. I gave Cass the first round, bruh. I gave Cass the first round of the battle. And I ain't gonna front, he almost lost it though. Cass got a problem with over rapping. So when he gets to the Spalding part, I used to sign your Spalding ball. He should have just stopped. Probably tipped his hat and did a ball game or something, trying to play off his slogan. But, of course, crowd loving him. Now, was it some gas? Of course, he's the underdog. Niggas want the underdog to do well. You got to do well in order to have a battle. So the fact that Cass comes out well, of course, people are like overhyping a little bit of stuff. There was some gas in the building. Sick Goal, Quick Trip, Racetrack. It was a lot, Love Story. It was a lot of gas in the building. Don't get me wrong, but I actually like Cassidy first round, bro. I like Cassidy first round. I like Hitman's first round. So I can understand how people can go Hitman round 1 or Cass round 1. I personally edged Cassidy in the first round, man. I edged him. He started to rap a little too long. He could have lost the first round. He started to get filler. I ain't gonna lie. It started to get filler, Cassidy. It started to get filler in the first round. You had like another minute, or no, not a minute, about another 45 seconds of you just rapping some shit. You started to lose a part where you could have just stopped right there. Second round, them niggas had a nerve to boo Hitman, bruh. They booed Hitman in the second round, bruh. I couldn't believe it. He had one bad bar. You know how you got these long build-ups and the punchline is a bad bar? They booed that nigga, bruh.
Down in his temple. Cash, you better pray to your God. All that tough talk, little nigga, don't make another sound.
Yo, this Atlanta crowd, bro. I'm gonna get to the crowd after this. But so they booed him. I don't really agree with boos. I already talked about this a million times. If you don't rock with somebody, just don't say nothing. I don't really feel like only way I feel like you should be booed is if you give up the round. If you choke and give up the round or just don't know your material, that's worth a boo. But let me get through this recap. All right, so they booed him, of course. Hitman's kind of like, bring it on type shit. Wins the crowd back in the second round, though. That shows you how much of a vet he is. He wins the crowd back in the second round, ends the second round pretty good, has a pretty good second round. Cassidy also got booed in the second round. He got booed too in the second round. He was not able to carry over the momentum from the first round he had with the little boy and shit. He wasn't able to carry over the momentum. In the second round, he did a lot about, oh, you say you're a hitman, but show me people you killed, show me bodies, you did this. It was cool. I still felt like Hitman won the second round. 1-1 going into the third for me. The third round, Hitman, I felt like, had a pretty good third round. Obviously, he brought Nick Cannon out at the end. Obviously, he had Showoff come out, and there almost was like a little brief altercation on stage with all that, and that was pretty crazy.
I got the tray. I'll make him sit down.
Hold on, man. I see a lot of people saying Hitman lost his battle.
Your thoughts?
What? A lot of people saying Hitman. Can we just stop capping? Hold up, man. Let me get on my Ace of Mean shit. Let me get on my Ace of Mean shit real quick. Can we stop capping, man? Hitman did not lose this battle. He did not lose this battle. It wasn't his best battle. I'll be the first to admit it wasn't his best battle. He could have been a lot better. He definitely left the door open for Cassidy to edge this battle. You really look at these rounds, man. Hitman won this battle 2-1. Some people got him winning 3s. To say Cassidy won 2 of these rounds, I think is a stretch. I don't have him win. I think if you really go back and watch it, Hitman won this battle 2-1. This shit looked dumb as hell. Let me take this off. I know a lot of people got Hitman up here. Okay. This is not one of Hitman's best battles. He did not retire Cassidy as he said. He did not make it to where Cassidy shouldn't be booked again or want to be booked again. I actually think him and Mook, him and Rex, 2 battles on the horizon that could get done. Now, this is not one of Hitman's best battles. So if it's not one of his best battles, you knock his performance down to about here. Cassidy was already about here in battle rap. He overachieved. So now you look at him like they kind of even in terms of how the battle played out. But I know Hitman had his brother in the 3rd round. I know he brought Nick Cannon out in the 3rd round. Clever moves by Hitman to pull those off. Cassidy in the 3rd round. I liked him talking about the hits that he got and how you a Hitman but you don't have no hits. He talked about the stuff Hitman wore at the face-off and that it was cheap. He even said it was thrift storable. I never even heard that word before. Nigga made up a whole word on the spot. Thrift storable, and actually made it rhyme. That's incredible to me. That almost went around for him. He talked about Hitman, how you a Hitman and Hitmans don't holler. I think somebody said that to him in a battle before. Yeah, I don't feel like it was enough, bro. I do not feel like it was enough. I feel like some of the rounds are close in the 1st and the 3rd. The 2nd round to me is like clearly Hitman though. The 2nd round to me is clearly Hitman. The 1st and the 3rd are closer, but I got Hitman winning the 3rd, and I don't know, man. It was a good. The booing, bro, really fucked the battle up though. The booing on either side, all the battles. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into the crowd in just a minute, but I definitely don't feel like they should have booed Cassidy or should have booed Hitman. Just let it rock out. I think Cassidy's style would be better in a caffeine era. It's hard for him to sustain 3 rounds of good material. He's gonna have too many dry spots, and these crowds are brutal. So, I mean, if you had like him and Rex in a caffeine setting, I might be able to fuck with that more. Him and Mook in a caffeine setting, I might be able to fuck with that more. In these big 1,000-room venues, I don't feel like Cassidy can rock out enough for a full 3 rounds. But he had his moments. I tip my hat to him. He did very well. He overachieved. He proved that he should be back in battle rap in some capacity. I don't think there's nobody for him to battle. It's a couple people he can battle. And that's the way I got it, man. Hitman 2-1. Let me know what you think. And let's talk about this crowd, though.
I just want to know who you had winning between Cassidy and Hitman.
I had
what you thought of the battle. You had Hitman winning?
I had Hitman winning, and I feel Hitman won. I feel like Cassidy brought a big gas station. I don't know if it was Exxon. I don't know if it was Quick Trip, Racetracks. But he brought all the gas stations. They were gassing up a lot of this shit. I feel like Hitman got the 1st round and the 3rd round.
So you gave Cassidy.
Well, not clear. He edged both.
What we doing with that last battle?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go. Ooh, it's 2-1 either way, man.
Yeah, it's
2-1 either way, dog. Like, I am gonna say this. Cass's 1st round was clear, though.
Yeah, Cass got the
first round was clear.
Yeah,
Hitman's 3rd was dope. Bringing out Nick Cannon was definitely an extra spice to it. So
for sure.
I don't know, man. 2-1 either way, brother.
Yeah.
Raw, man, good battle, bro. Raw, good battle.
Raw, yeah, Raw got that, bro. Yeah, Raw got that. Yeah, I say the same thing, man.
I mean, Cass had a good 3rd.
Yeah.
His 3rd? Nah,
yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was solid, but yeah,
it wasn't better than the 1st or 2nd.
Oh, wow.
That's how y'all
Shout out my
following
man AE. You know what I mean?
What up, AE?
Y'all already know.
How you call that last battle, man?
It's debatable. Talk about AE.
I call it a disappointment, but if I had to call it, just based in the room, we'll say Cash 2. The 1st was debatable. Holla got booed three times in the 2nd. And I gave Cass the 3rd, so y'all can do what y'all do with that.
Okay. You gave Cass the 3rd?
I gave Cass the 3rd. Nick Cannon wasn't enough.
Check that guy out right here, man.
Nick Cannon wasn't
his
enough.
battles, they fire. This guy out here.
Look him up.
Look him up, man. Tell me your post, man. Look him up.
Hey, how you call that last battle real quick before you get out of here?
Ah, man. Hitman did his thing, man. I mean, Cassidy, I respect what Cassidy did because he came back a lot better than before, man. He gave us a lot more. You know, we a lot more energy from Cass. But he got body, you know what I'm saying?
As far as the crowd, let's talk about this crowd and this booing. Bruh, these ain't Atlanta crowds, bruh. I know y'all be getting, Atlanta is. I mean, when I was in New York, I used to come to URL events. There used to be a lot of booing too. And I know, like, it seems to be getting worse. I think what's happening also is that people are getting spoiled on battle rap. Like, first, Atlanta wasn't getting a lot of battle rap. We had Spit That Heat, then we started with Bullpen. We had Spit That Heat and Bullpen, and then Rare Breed came down. You wasn't getting a lot of battle rap at first. You're getting a lot of battle rap now, and people are booing and booing more. People are getting more and more comfortable. It's a lot of out-of-towners came here. This was not like an Atlanta crowd where, oh, I live in Atlanta. No, it's niggas coming from all over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dallas, Indiana, people coming all over to this event. I know for a fact because I'm in the crowd talking to them like, yo, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Niggas like, yo, I'm from here. I'm from here. None of this shit is I'm from Atlanta. None of this I'm from downtown. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the east side. I'm from the west. Like, that's not what you hearing, bro.
Where you coming from, man? You from Florida? Philly, Florida. Where you from, bro?
I'm coming from Houston, man.
Houston, H-Town in the building.
Carolina.
H-Town a lot. 614.
317. Indy, you already know.
Y'all repping together. I fuck with that. I like that.
These people are from out of town, and y'all niggas getting spoiled, bruh. I hear a lot of talk like, oh, Houston has the best crowds and all that. Houston, other than Houston Barcode, they don't get a lot of battle rap. So, I mean, it seemed like if you don't get a lot of battle rap, you're very appreciative when it comes. I think Houston can get bad too. They start doing a lot of events. They're going to get a lot of out-of-towners coming to Houston, fucking the crowds up. And I really think that that's really what's going on. I don't understand the booing. I don't agree with it at all. I think it's whack. They was fucking with everybody, bro. Let me go down the list. They booed Showoff, okay? They booed O-Red. They booed Jag. Clone and Bigg K didn't get booed. Clone got heckled a little bit. I'm not going to lie. He got heckled a little bit. Maybe slightly booed, but not much. A Ward and IllWill didn't get booed at all. So, A Ward and IllWill really didn't get booed. Rosenberg R.Raw didn't get booed. They booed Hitman and Cassidy, bruh. So when you look at that, the only people that did not get booed is IllWill and A Ward, Bigg K, and Rosenberg R.Raw. Everybody else caught hell from that crowd, at least from small to large. And I don't think it's fair. I don't think these are bad enough. Why would you heckle Clone and a nigga battle on short notice and try to give you a performance? Why would you heckle him because he's not at Bigg K level in that first round? Why would you heckle him when he done all he can to try to prepare for a battle in 6 days? Like, niggas not even appreciative of that shit. That's the corny part to me. Okay, I ain't gonna front. Jag was bad in the first round. O-Red was bad the last couple rounds in the battle. I get it. It was like the press conference was way too hyped for this battle to be what it was. I understand that. Showoff, man, Showoff was rapping his ass off. It just wasn't connecting. You know, he had a pulverized bar that was just like, you know, when I pull and rise, like, I was like, what? Like, what? My nigga, what are that was one of the biggest reaches. This nigga had it was like you was like you had one of the biggest reaches in that. But Showoff give effort, man. Like, I never boo a nigga just if he's not giving effort. Like, he's trying. It just wasn't fucking with him. They even showed more love to the one that's caged, bruh, than they did some of these other guys. Hitman hit one dry spot in the second round and they booed him. I mean, Hitman had a good battle. He had a pretty good battle. He hit one dry spot in the second round and they boo him. Just like that. Boo, boo. And I just think it's corny, bruh. Niggas in the back. Yo, you know, they need to put security like all over the place. If a nigga boo, they need to put you out. They need to put you out if you boo in a crowd. Because it'll be a spot where a nigga say a bar and it'll be a nigga way in the back. Boo, fuck out of here. Nigga just yell that shit. You don't even know where it's coming from. But if you have security in all these places, you'll know because niggas be wilding. Niggas be wilding. Niggas standing up. Yo, what that mean? What that mean? What the fuck that mean? This niggas next to me saying this in the middle of a battle, bruh. That's just how lame these niggas are. These niggas are lame as fuck. And, I mean, it's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing that niggas even act like this. Why the hell you gonna pay all this money and come here? You know how hard it is to get on stage and rap to niggas like this, bro? Like, I think we take for granted how hard it is to do this because we watch it every day. We watch it, bro. I used to take a speech class in high school. I used to have to stand up. Yo, my name is Chris Unbias. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I did this. I did that. You know, I went to school here. I graduated here. I did this. Like, I used to have to say everything. And it used to be hard for me to talk in front of people. I had to grow into doing this, you know, into being this YouTube guy, and I had to grow into talking to people. But I used to take a speech class to learn how to give presentations. A lot of times when you're nervous, you talk fast because you want to get through your stuff. You talk fast. Yo, me, man, I went through the corner, I bought this, you know, I went around the corner, you try to get through your shit so much, you talk faster. And I just feel like people don't understand how hard it is to get up in here, remember yourself for 3 rounds, get heckled, and still get through your material, man. There were no chokes in this event, bruh. Nobody in this event choked. Salute to y'all for that, because the crowd was on y'all ass and there was no chokes. Niggas is choking in caffeine battles with no crowd. Niggas come over here and get heckled and don't choke. That's just my thoughts, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Chris Unbias. Holla at your boy.